Hello, Commanders, and welcome to another episode of Napoleon Total War Darthmod, playing as General Napoleon Bonaparte himself, with Jean-André Masséna, as well as Jean Sourier. So we just captured the city of Milan. We have captured Lodi. So now we're going to be pushing up on the Austrian eastern territories of Parma, Modena. We're going to have to take the incredible fortress of Mantua, which is going to be a little difficult. Then I believe we're going to be following it historically a little bit. Try to take Trent. We probably won't push towards Innsbruck, but we'll try to take Trient and then move east to Klagenfurt. And hopefully we don't have to deal with the Pope eventually, but I know historically that did happen. So without further ado, I think our military is relatively good standing. We do have one troop, one singular troop that probably needs some replenishment. So we'll keep him behind. We'll keep the chasseur behind as well. But everybody else could probably move forward. Let's actually take a look at if we have any other troops that we can grab to move to the front line. We do have some over here, some militia. But I think what we're going to do is grab a couple more fusiliers of the line. And that should probably be good. And then we'll start building a new army. So with Jean Sourier, I think this is actually turn 1 still. Can Napoleon move very far? He can. So let us just end the turn. 1 turn of replenishment. See what happens there. Let's fast forward through some of these Kingdom of Sardinias, moving the troops around. There's Lucca. Alright, so we have to capture the city of Mantua. Mon Generale, forces draw near to the Austrian stronghold of Mantua. Although the garrison here is impressive, I recommend that we move to wrest it from Austrian control. It is well supplied with arms and artillery and will prove an invaluable base from which to launch further offensive into Austria. Grants an 8-pounder foot artillery as well as a 6-pound howitzer, which that will be very much needed for our future campaigns. So I'm going to start pushing up with Napoleon to about here. We are at war with the Republic of Venice. Good. And then we'll move Jean Sourier just as close. We'll put these 2 guys in here to start replenishing. And it might bring down the population or the public order. So we're good there. Okay, I think we are probably good to end a turn. We're going to be taking Parma next. They do have a sizable military here, but I think we'll be able to handle them. So let's end that turn. Actually, let's take a look at the diplomacy. We haven't done that in a while. We're only trading with the Kingdom of Sardinia. Everyone else hates us, as much as they should. Let's go ahead and end that turn. All right. So Napoleon, I think, let's move Jean Sourier up a little bit. And we'll move Napoleon on here. Hopefully we could ask them to surrender. No. They have 2 Chevaulegers, a 12-pounder foot, a 6-pounder foot, quite a few German Fusiliers, line infantry, as well as Austrian Landwehr garrison, 2 of them. So I think we'll be able to handle this relatively easy. So let's go ahead and assault. The Battle of Parma, 1797. Actually, now that I think about it, we're actually behind schedule in winning this war. Because I think in 1796 and 97, I believe he beats it. He beats the entire Austrians in the Battle of the First, or the War of the First Coalition. Look at all these troops. We have an army now, boys. We have an army. I wouldn't call it a grand army, but definitely an army. Okay. So there are the troops. There's their cannons on this side. So we could probably hit them right over here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's put them right over here. Nice big line. Unlimber them. Can we move them a little closer? Just like that. Okay, and this is how we're going to do things. So we do have General Staff over here. I believe that's Jean Sourier. We have some chasseurs we'll put on the right flank. Now, or the left flank. Now, they do have some cav. Chevalier on both flanks. Okay, good to know. We'll put the lights on the right. And we'll kind of break these up into two groups. Groups of two. The Grenadiers will support from behind. Fusiliers will put on this side. And then these last two infantry units will put over here. And the lights, can you get into square? No. So you're gonna want some protection. These guys can. Okay. So I think we're set up. Let's immediately send them for these cannons. 6-pounder foot or 12-pounder. Let's see what damage we can do. Oh! 2 cannons knocked out instantaneously on the first volley. They're retreating. 3rd cannon knocked out. They're gone. Wow. What a beast. What a beast. We don't even have to move up, I don't believe. We'll just hit them with cannons until they come to us. Alright, but we're going to get into a bit of a line here. We're going to move up onto this hill with these 2 units. March, boys, march. Y'all don't have to run. Don't lose yourselves. These guys will kind of come up over here to support that. The cannon is starting to hit us, but we are okay. We're going to march these guys forward, put them into that size, put these guys up as well. And we are getting some troops coming in, so we'll have to deal with them here in a second. Alright, General, you go over here. And now we have 2 more cavalry units, which will be very much helpful. You cannons, you should probably focus on those guys real quick. Beautiful volley. Oh yeah, rip them apart. Rip them apart. Don't hit your own dudes now. Okay, good, good. They're missing. Alright, boys. Stop. Run. Take some shots at these guys from distance. Oops. Square. Square. Oh, they are getting absolutely chewed up with our square formations. You're probably good to get out of it now. And the cannon will hit them as they retreat. It looks like they are now moving up their forces. Oh, these guys aren't finished yet. They're coming back. They're coming back for another wave. But our lines are already ready to take them on. And the cannons are missing my guys, but that's perfect. All right. Now these cannons need to hit these 6-pounders. And now we need to start marching up to meet these guys in one big line. You are some lights. You need to get up over there. You need to push up this way. So this is the deciding factor right here. There's no troops going on this side, so their left flank is going to suffer tremendously. So we got to hit them. Let's see if we can knock out those cannons. Let's run to the position, boys. We have to get there. Now, these guys, the German Fusiliers and the garrison are right there. Let's run to position. Run to position. Now's your time. They took some good shots, but don't worry. The French aren't easily swayed from losses. And the line battles commence. Run. I think what we can do, actually, is get some grenadiers, or some dragoons, and some chasseurs. We'll put them right there. Let's have those guys run. Those guys are good to walk. They're getting hit from a bunch of different angles. Look at the amount of dead just on this left side. Oh, he had a little misfire incident. Imagine being in battles like this, where you literally have to stand in an absolute line. Barely any sight. Just smoke. That's all you see. We're taking some losses, but that's okay. Let's move up this cavalry unit. Let's get you into position. Let's have you run before you start shooting your own dudes. Oh my gosh. That hurts so much. Those... I've always had a problem with those cavalry units. Alright. Alright, they're going into square formation for whatever odd reason. Can y'all fire? Are y'all firing? Let's move them up a little bit. And let's have you march forward. The battle lines have been drawn. Let's have you move up. Let's move Napoleon up a wee bit. The Grenadiers, I'm gonna be using sparingly. Let's put them on no fire and move them up a wee bit. Oh yeah, they're doing some damage. They're doing some damage. Actually, it might be beneficial. So those guys are done for. Those cannons are done. Let's focus on this cavalry. Oh yeah. Come on, one good solid hit and they'll be done for. Oh, they're getting rocked. Charge them in. Charge those guys in as well. These guys are faltering. We'll push them up on this side because the cavalry's gonna end this. Okay. Those guys are running. Let's move up. Push these guys up. Both of these units. The battle in the forests. Are they marching through the clouds? They are. They're making a surprising charge on us. The lights won't be able to do much. They might actually be okay right here because they stopped. For whatever reason. Alright, come back, boys, come back. Might be a good time to get a nice charge here. They're losing morale, though. That's the issue. I think this battle is won, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, they're just getting absolutely slaughtered. Surrounded and slaughtered. The cannons are still doing a number on them. These guys are retreating. This square formation is just sitting. So now it's time to swing our forces around. Move up. Move up. Take advantage of this position. Y'all stay. 3 lines, all firing, all reloading. Our French standards. Oh, and I was mistaken. So I actually got a comment. So Bernadotte was not established by Napoleon. Although what was weird is after they beat Sweden back, the Swedish actually wanted to solidify the original ruler's power, and he was kidless. He didn't have any kids, and Bernadotte, put his name in the running for being the new ruler of Sweden, and he won. And now that family is now in position of Sweden to this day. So I was incorrect. Napoleon didn't put him there. He was actually elected by the Swedish people, which is interesting in and of itself. Look at these. Yeah, run away, boys. Let's see if there's another volley that's going to happen. As they run. Ooh. You know, that's like 50 caliber bullets that are flying at them. Like, that does some damage when it hits. If it hits, that is. They were known to be incredibly inaccurate. but this is a one battle, I gotta say. You know, let's mop up the rest. Let's mop up the rest. Move up. Move up. And let's march these guys forward. March these guys up. Let's go take the town. The cavalry is going in. Ooh, taking some heavy losses, but they're done for. Let's keep pushing up. Don't want to have any fire moments. Sometimes moving them this close could be a mistake, but I feel like our French troops are so well ingrained in their ideas of victory that we shall be okay. You know what? Let's have you guys run. Oh, they are just getting wiped. Run them off the field. Let's have you guys run to position. You guys are getting hit from the side. Turn around. And you know what? We'll even turn these guys around as well. Is this cannon still going? No. That's it. That's it. Alright, these cannons. I believe that's it. That should be the battle. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. End the battle. Heroic victory. Absolutely killed it. Napoleon does what Napoleon does as best as he can. 1,000 losses, though, is kind of a big hit. We killed all of them, though. You know, they only got 962, so we did take quite a bit of friendly fire casualties. We're going to go ahead and peacefully occupy Parma. A benevolent leader like myself. So Jean Sourier barely took any losses. These guys are a little hurt. So it is early February 1797. Let's move up Sourier a little bit. See if we could capture this this point. Oh, there is a battle there. Mission issued, Modena. Mon General, our scouts bring word that the people of Modena have little love for the Austrian occupiers, yet they regard the French favorably. The duchy is well placed and wealthy. We would do well to liberate these lands and use some of their resources to their own advantage, to our own advantage. We'll gain 1,000 treasury, grants revolutionary infantry, and enables recruitment of revolutionary infantry. So that is Modena right here. A small force. I believe Sourier could probably take this on his own and give Napoleon one turn of replenishment. So during this time, Napoleon kept sending word back to the Directory saying, hey, I need troops on the front line. It was about when he got to this point, when Napoleon got over here, that he was like, hey, I need people. Y'all aren't sending me people. And in order to win, I need people. And the Directory never listened to him. They were like, yeah, but all the other fronts need people too. So they didn't listen. Oh, there's an army here I forgot about. Let's move them together, and then we'll move them up in due time. Move them all in. So we have a nice supply of troops heading in from France. We could get a merchant house, which could get us some extra gold, but I'm not sure how much that is needed. Because we're going to be winning this here shortly, to be honest. So let's go ahead and end the turn for now. There's no research, is there? Oh, there is? No, we don't have any research. All right, end the turn. Oh, they are attacking Sourier. They think that with Napoleon not being present, that they have a chance at winning. We only have one 6-pounder foot. I'm actually going to retreat here. I'm not going to engage those Austrians unless I have the full might of the French Republic by our side. So we're going to move up Jean Sourier. Ooh, they caught us out in the open. Can we retreat? No, we're not gonna run from Franz Xavier von Auffenberg. We're not gonna run from him. We're gonna fight this because he caught us out. He caught us out. Modena, 1797. Franz Xavier von Auffenberg. So it looks like we do have a serious good position up on these rocks here, where they won't be able to get to our cannons with artillery. Oh, look at this! I love this game on that you have just terrain. You have terrain that you could use to your advantage. It's just so good. Like most other Total War games that came out recently, like Warhammer, Total War, love the games, by the way. But they don't have the same attention to detail with their terrain. Like, this matters. You need to have people, you need to have your cannons up on top of hills so they can get good shots. You need to have people where they actually can see the enemy when they shoot. I mean, that level of tacticianary, whatever I'm trying to say, is really, really cool. And that's what I love so much about this game. Shogun, Rome Total War, if you play DEI, that's a fun game. Dived et Impera. Such a good mod. Highly recommend. Let's make sure we have all of our cavalry in a nice little area. We're going to put this cavalry unit on this side with the others. We're going to put Surrier up here, giving some morale support for him. And let's see if we could fire on some of those cannons. Can we hit them? I mean, they're aiming down, but I'm assuming they could probably. Oh, we don't have the range. What is this? 6-pounder? Damn. That is unfortunate. Well, we have to have a change of plan. We are going to be limbering the cannons back up, moving them down the field, and seeing if we can get a good shot here. We'll move these guys down with them, and they'll definitely be fodder for this artillery. But we actually got to move up, don't we? So let's move these guys on the left, move these guys on the right, move these 2 cavalry units far right, and we'll put these guys down below and send the dragoons this way. They got seriously hit from the last battle. Let's move them down a wee bit more. The cannons are firing now, but don't worry, we'll deal with them soon. Yep, get into position, unlimber those cannons. See if we can get some good shots on those 6-pounders. Take some shots, come on. Take some shots. Take some shots, anybody. Literally anybody. Are they moving them? Are they moving back? Yes. They have unlimbered their cannons. We could probably march up with the infantry into the town. And you boys, you need to start marching towards the town. So I'm going to put them right at the edge. Let's move these guys up. The chasseurs and the Uhlans. The Uhlans is going to be a little bit of a tough break for these chasseurs. So our troops are moving up to the city. No clear sight of the enemy. We're going to unlimber those cannons again. Let's see if we can get them into a better advantageous position. Maybe something like up here. It's going to be risky. It's risky, but I think we could do it. Let's fast forward a wee bit so I can get them ready to move. Boom. Come on, I'm trying to get these Uhlans to come over here. And we'll charge at them with these guys. I can't believe they're not coming to me. This is a defensive battle, isn't it? They should be coming to me, but I guess they have the cannon superiority, and you can't do much with that. Let's see if we could just hit them with a fire. Then we'll charge in last second. Landwehr ain't much. Oh, they're coming in. Good shots, good shots. A couple going down. Are they coming for us? This is exactly what I'm looking for. Get into square. Get into square. I don't think y'all have to. Actually, they might have to. Yeah, they might have to. And now they're going to the next group. Oh, our own dudes are shooting our own guys. Get out of square. Oh, what a death. What a death that death blow that was. All right, let's get you all out of square. All right. Are they coming to us yet? Ooh. What a weird... Boom. Get into position. Get into position. Start moving up that hill again. Ooh, the cannons right there. God, that would be a nice little grab if we could hit them. Oh, they're moving to us now. All right, we got to get into defensive positions. This is a weird road. Let's move there. You guys move through the town. You guys move around. And these guys are kind of stuck in between these two positions. This cannon are getting hit. They're getting absolutely blasted by those cannons. Let's move them up. And move these guys up as well. Have you guys come around. So I think I could probably take on this right flank. Landwehr, German Fusiliers is going to be an issue. But I wonder if we just charge them on that flank. They might rout the other Landwehr. Oof. Oof. Come on. Get in here. Honestly, a move like that might be pretty decent. Let's take these guys around. General staff we could probably get. And let's run around this corner before they have a chance to do anything. Alright, form up, boys. Form up. Nice little city battle. Nice standoff here. Good shot. Ooh, we got hit. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, these guys are coming up. Run. Run. Landwehr is suffering. I wonder if we surround them. Ooh, what if we cut them off? That'll be better. 'Cause they are not... Come on. Get some troops there. Wonder how close we can get. Because we're definitely losing the front soldiers here, but they're wavering. But that's okay. Run, run. Ooh, the cannons. They got hit. Oh, they're running. Alright, what if we just did something a little crazy here? What if we charge their hill position? And then hit them from behind with the cav. This cav, run around. I believe this is due for another charge as well. We're going to be coming from the back over here. Oh, they're running. They probably got shot by their own dudes. Through the smoke of battle, we are charging in to have a melee to take this hill and this city. With a valiant charge of all of our troops. Can we do it? The cavalry charging in from the rear. We're charging these dudes up here. A strong melee. Ooh, good kill. Good kill. These guys are also charged by 2 units in the city. And then we have one unit coming around here. Ooh, canister shot. Hitting us. Let's have those guys go in there. Run, run, run. And this is our guard. Ooh. They're still not getting any good hits on them. Alright, run to position. We're about to get the cavalry in there. These cavalry units are suffering. Looks like we did lose a little bit on the right flank. But that's okay, we're getting in there. Dragoons are coming in. We're losing over here as well? No, we're not. But let's march them this way. So we have lost quite a bit of troops on this side. Let's form them up. Get them into 2 lines here. Let's break off 1 revolutionary infantry to follow up these guys. And we'll have the other one continue on the fighting. We have killed their general. Dragoons are still there. Now we're hitting them from 2 different angles as they turn around to face us. Don't worry, don't wait for all the men to get there. A nice, beautiful route here. Charge them in here. Let's charge these dudes before they run. Oh, what a beauty right here. Oh, we charged them in like... Oh, they charged us. Okay. See if these chasseurs can help our French troops out on this last remaining French soldier. Looks like there's one over here. Oh, right here. Oh. But that looks like it is the battle as well. A very bloody day. They definitely surprised us. I wasn't expecting them to be so tactical. Ooh, he got one of us. And that's it. They're done. Now it's just these 2. And they're running away. They realized that all of their friendly troops have disappeared. The amount of casualties on the battlefield is huge. We're going to end the battle. Heroic victory. Very heroic. Very well done. Serurier. Now, I wouldn't call this a victory. This is definitely a Pyrrhic victory. 1,500 of our troops lost. 2,400 of them killed. They only have 193 remaining. Those are our prisoners. And 1,440 enemies killed. So we did get... we did lose about 100 men to friendly fire. But that's okay because Napoleon is here. And he's going to take the remainder of Modena to ourselves. Demand a surrender. The liberation of Modena in a bid to unify the surrounding provinces. You have declared that the Cispadane Republic is to be formed an independent Italian state answerable to and under the protection of the French Republic. This will strengthen your influence in the region and provide you with essential resources with which to launch further offensives into Austrian territory. We're going to go ahead and peacefully occupy them. Let's see how Parma's doing. They need some troops to... We're just going to slap a couple militia troops. And I do want another light unit to put in this army. So this army is incredibly hurt. They need to chill a little bit. We do have a supply warehouse here. We're going to upgrade that. And Napoleon, I guess you're good. I think we're going to move on to Mantua. We are not at war with the Papal States. And I don't plan to be. But historically, we might have to. So once we take Mantua, I believe the rest will kind of fall into place. So we'll take Verona, Padua, Venice. So we'll have to do all of that. What is over here? Another supply warehouse. We'll definitely take that. We do have some more troops moving in from this side. And I think we're going to try to head up this way at peace. So we'll have to go this way. It's going to take a few turns, but the reinforcements are coming up. We do have two more units over here. Okay. Milan, how are y'all looking? You're very much happy. Lodi, very much happy. Good to know. See, Napoleon is a liberator. He's not a dictator. He's a liberator of the free people of Italy. So these guys gotta chillax a little bit. Let's move a little closer. The government. Yeah, there's just that one is struggling. Let's go ahead and end the turn late February 1797. A new republic. Now that the people of Transpadania and Cispadania have been liberated from unwanted foreign influence, you have decreed that they be unified into a single Italian state under the protection of the emperor, under the protection of France, not the emperor. The Cisalpine Republic, as well as allowing us to maintain a firm control over these regions. Fervent Italian troops have been rallied to our cause, a Lombardy legion to fight for the good of the Republic. Impending campaign deadline. Only 20 turns remaining to which achieve victory for this campaign. History beckons, sir. Onwards to victory. Workers on strike in Parma. Not too worried about that. So now we have to go and take Mantua, which I believe we can do. We're going to move him up here a little bit. We're going to move this guy forward. We have to get victory as soon as possible. Oh, this is a surrender. The stronghold, in spite of its mighty walls and staunch defenders, you have managed to seize control of the stronghold of Mantua, as well as allowing us to secure fresh artillery pieces. We have managed to considerably weaken Austria's foothold in your region while strengthening our own. Our Austrian enemies are helpless, faced with the might of our armies. It will not be long before we take the war into their homeland. We're going to peacefully occupy. In reality, the Mantua held out a staunch defense against Napoleon, and that siege lasted months and months and months until Austria tried to send troops down here, and here to liberate Mantua, but then Napoleon came up here, beat Vidovich over here, and then then it was an awful victory for the Napoleon. I mean, sorry, not awful, awfully incredible on how much of a victory that was. You have to look up this battle in this region. The way like an ammo cart explodes behind the enemy lines, the Austrian lines, and then absolutely sent an outnumbered and made Napoleon win, even though he was outnumbered 3-1. I mean, it was crazy. It was absolutely insane. We don't even have enough expenses to liberate this or to repair this. But Modena looks like they're happy. These guys look like they are just about to be happy. And actually, the Directory were the people that wanted to go after the Papal States. And I believe Napoleon got a lot of this land and took it from them to give to the Cisalpine Republic. And I'll never know how to say that right. But we're going to wait another turn, and then I guess we'll find out what we should do next. So let's end that turn. Diplomacy. War declared. The nation has declared war on you. The Papal States. See, there you go. Kingdom of Sardinia is our allies. The Duchy of Tuscany and the Republic of Venice have joined in as well. They were not joined by them, but the Kingdom of Sardinia did. Oh, and of course they're going to take Mantua. Do we want to surrender? Yes. We're going to surrender Modena, but that's no big deal. I'm going to send Napoleon himself down there to secure and beat back the Papal forces. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at how much artillery we have now. They stand no chance. Flavio Panacucci. Flavio Panacucci. We're going to continue that siege, actually. And we'll move this guy in. Alright, we're good there. Can we rebuild this stuff? Yes, one of them. How's this army over here? Ooh, I do want to get another unit in here. Let's move this light in there. Oh, we have too much. Do we need Messena? Yes, now we have 2 light units. And we'll accept that. Messena, you go back to Parma and wait for these troops to arrive. And then you'll get some of Napoleon's cannons when you have a stronger force by your side. Do we have Lombardy troops? I guess those are the cannons. So I believe this will be the last battle of this episode. We're going to be fighting Flavio Panacucci in Modena. And then after we beat back a little bit of the Papal forces, I believe they will sign a peace. They don't want any further war. We will not enter Rome. But part of that peace deal is to grab some Roman art and take it back to the Louvre. That is one of our major goals. Yes. The papal forces are all here, ready to go against me. Let's take a look at them. Oh, nice red uniforms. How are these units? Line infantry, looking good. More line infantry, looking good. Armed citizenry. Looks like the papal states wanted to send some armed citizens in here. And then they also have a militia garrison. Beautiful. So I don't think all of the cannons can hit them right from the start, but we're going to sure give it our best try. Let's do a 6-pounder right here. We'll do another 6-pounder right here. We'll do a 6-inch howitzer right here with exploding shells. And then we have an 8-pounder, which will definitely do some damage, and I'll put that right about here. A nice big cannon barrage right off the get-go to destroy those cannons. We'll use some lights to defend these cannons in these trees over here. We'll get some revolutionary infantry here. Some there. Some here. We'll take the grenadiers, and we'll put them on the right flank with some fusiliers. And we'll have these guys, minus you, in reserve to hold out until we figure out what the battle lines will actually be, and hopefully have a nice little thing for it. So we're going to hit those 12-pounder foots right from the get-go. Can we fire? Can we fire? Oh, yeah. Let's see what the damage we can do. Ooh. Ooh. We knocked out a cannon right from the get-go. Ooh. These guys are coming up. So those guys can't get into square, so I'm going to push these guys up. All right. Focus on those guys. Ooh, what a shot. Ooh, whoa. They are charging forth. They were like, we have to take... Ooh, hussars. We have to take out this artillery by any means necessary. They are running through the heat of battle. Can we do it? Can we do something? Canister shot. Oh, yeah. Canister shot. That'll do it. They're like, oh, shit. Canister. Let's move these guys up. Come on. Don't let him hit. Square formation. Square formation. Ignite them. All right. You guys are good. Get off canister. Hit those artillery. Those artillery positions again. Those guys are absolutely done for. Let's get off that. Let's move up these units. Move you up as well. Now on the left flank, we're going to put these guys up. We're going to put the lights slightly back. And let's see if we can take out... Let's get off canister shot, boys. Exploding shells. And let us hit those 12-pounders again. Actually, the howitzers could probably do more damage against the infantry. You, and you are all fine there. All right, let's push them up slightly. So they don't have a shot on our cannons. Ooh. Gotta weaken their morale a little bit. Oh, they're pushing forward. They're running. They're running for us. Let's hit those hussars right in the center. Man, we just need one bouncing shot. Let's put you all in the square. Ooh. Come on. Stop them. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, we're getting hit. That's not good. All right, let's get back to canister. Let's start wrecking them. Can y'all have a shot? Barely. Ooh, look at this. Let's see if we could take those guys out. Militia garrison ain't nothing. And then let's surround these troops. Send in the cav. Oh, they're going to be coming up on us. Canister is doing wonders to this left flank, and they want to come at us. Now, please, canister shot, do not do what I think you're going to do. They are charging in over here. Let's see if we can push up a little further to really support them. Shorten that and push them up as well. Ooh, the canister is doing damage to them. Let's have you boys switch back. Let's continue hitting those guys. Point blank shooting right here with one singular horseman down. Fist fighting. Bayonet on bayonet action against the Papal forces. Looks like they're moving in. Ooh, what a swarm. What a swarm. All right. This cavalry has been succeeded. Ooh, they're running. All right, guard. Your turn. These guys are doing so well. Let's run to position. You guys still pepper those Swiss line. The Swiss line right here. Ooh, look at those guys. Nice. Very nice uniforms from the Swiss. All right, you boys. You should really switch to that. Napoleon, come back over here. Get them back into the fight. You guys turn around, turn around, turn around. Move up, move up, move up. We're gonna surround them, prevent their escape while another lines move up right about here. And this is another Fusiliers of line. I think we're gonna push them up way right. So let's get them going. Once you are in position, go ahead and fire. Make sure you're hitting the right targets here. Fire when you're ready. And these boys are fighting for their life valiantly. Oh yes. Oh yes. It is over. It is over for them. Get into position. Oh, these guys came back. Form up. Do they realize how futile their efforts are? Do you realize how much shit you are in right now, Papal States? You are absolutely surrounded from all sides. Let's get these lights to get a better angle here. Push these guys up as well. And we'll push those guys up. Yeah, these guys I knew they were going to be running eventually. Fire on them. I know some of our men are dying from friendly fire, but that is okay because these guys are taking the brunt of it all. Getting absolutely wiped. This is the decisive moment right here. Let's push those guys up. All the cannons. Take out those cannons. And it's done. It's done. Run away. Ooh, we gotta make sure the cannons are not on a canister. Boom. Boom. There we go. There we go. Let's have you support over here. You come back over here. These are our grenadiers. Have them push. This is it. This is it. Let's have you all move up. Get some support by this guy. And the lights, you guys could run forward. Let's scare all these dudes into submission. Actually, we still need to take out that cannon. This would be a good point. This would be a good point. Start mopping up the field. Phew. Another cannon knocked out. And their generals right in the firing line of the cannons. That wasn't a good place to put your generals. I gotta say, probably isn't. Mop up those guys. Let's mop up this line infantry. These guys are actually still surviving over here. Not for long. Not for long. All right, and then the last one is just this line infantry unit. Are they getting out of square? They sure are. I don't think we need to send this. Yeah, we don't need to. Battle's over. We have routed the Papal States. What a battle. We're going to end the battle. Heroic victory. Once again, Napoleon has done it. Beat back the Papal States. Hopefully, they can sign peace now. We're going to peacefully occupy Modena. And Napoleon himself did march into the Papal States. So, ooh, I wonder if we could even surrender Bologna. Absolutely, we can. Boom. Bologna, Romagna is now ours. We have all of this territory. Can the Papal States request for peace? Threat. We reject your offer without hesitation. What if I just send the proposal? Proposals are rejected utterly, so they want to continue fighting. By all means, I will continue if you want to. We're going to try to repair as much as we can of Mantua. We still have more troops coming up to the position. So we're going to have Massena meet with them. But that will end the episode for today. We have conquered most of all of Italy, even pushed into Papal State territory. I believe we might even have to capture this as well. We'll see what the mission tells us. And then next, we have to go after the Austrians to take Klagenfurt in 20 turns or less. So we're going to need to do that. I'm going to go ahead and end the turn. And then after that, that'll be the end of this episode for today. So thank you all so much for watching this episode. If you were enjoying this episode and series, then drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Don't you worry, I will be making more Crusader Kings 3 videos very shortly, probably after this series. So stay tuned to that if you are watching that and you're interested in that. But without further ado, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.